Hi everybody, welcome back. You know, we all have expectations. We all have dreams. We all have desires. And some of us face difficulties to move forward because our desires or expectations of the past have never materialized. And you know, this can be a great stumbling block to our walk with the Lord and a great stumbling block in our faith. Sometimes we expect God to do something. Sometimes we expect people to do something. Sometimes we even have an expectation of ourselves, and yet we let ourselves down. And these expectations, they can mount up and become huge obstacles to us. And so we need to learn to see where our expectations should be. This is the key. So, in the book of Kings, 2 Kings chapter 5, we read of a man called Naaman. He was a great warrior, but he had leprosy, and he sought help for his leprosy. And when he got to Elisha's home, he really expected this man of God, the great prophet, to come out and greet the great man of valor. Instead, the prophet sent out his servant, and the servant said, "You need to go and wash in this river Jordan." And Naaman, the Bible says, was angry. He went away and he said to himself, "You know, I can't believe this. I expected the man of God to come out and prophesy over me and to deliver something for me great to do." Suddenly the servant comes to him and says, "Listen, if you'd been asked to do something great, you would have done it." You see, this man, Naaman, could have missed out on this miracle and healing in his life because he had an expectation of the way things should happen. And we need to have a faith in God for God to accomplish his will God's way. Not in our way, not in our understanding, but in God's understanding. When you read Romans chapter 11, verse 33, it speaks of the unsearchable riches of the wisdom and the mind of God. God's ways, we know from the book of Isaiah, are not our ways. God has his own way of doing things. So our expectation must be in the Lord. There needs to be an attitude of faith and of humility that we submit ourselves to God and we say, "Lord, your will be done, your way, in your time, in your plan, your way." And that's the desire of our hearts. May the Lord help us. God bless you.